Welcome to the review zone. Today I'll be doing something a little bit different in the fact that I'm going to be helping you with somewhat of a book project you may have your senior year, junior year. I hear some people read it in college in like an intro to English class. I'm not sure. The book in question is by Margaret Atwood called The Handmaid's Tale. Now, this book has the appeal of Orwell's 1984. That is, if you like dystopian books, this is a book for you. However, if you do not, and I personally didn't, because, well, when you read this book and you look at it, it's about a devolution in the way women's rights have moved. Now, the way the author portrays the books, and the way many people expect you to portray the book, is that men have suddenly taken away women's rights, that we, for some reason, thought that we were all of a sudden better than them. However, I would argue, based off of the book itself and what I read in it, that this isn't necessarily true. Now, you will have to find your own quotes. I'm not going to be doing all the work for you, but I will tell you this. Women are not allowed to read. They have pictures to depict it to them what is in the market. Now, to me, that seems a little bit iffy in the sense that women for the last, since all of about recorded human history and even before that, females have always outnumbered males. Now, there's always been a few exceptions in certain countries, but for every one male, the last time I looked at the statistic, it was for every one male, it was two women. Now, the statistic has probably risen, or it may be fallen because declining birth rates in developed countries, things like that. What my point is that if something like this really happened, there's enough women around in the world, they'd kill us all. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, they would. So, what my point is that I think that a lot of critics interpret this book as in saying, oh, women's rights, women's rights. I, however, see it a bit differently. It's a dire warning, but it's a dire warning in the sense that if you take things too far, you will be hated for it, and you will be oppressed. And what brings this to mind is a YouTuber that I personally like, and she helped me with a few things, is Laura Renee. She runs a Tumblr, and she found on Tumblr, and she didn't post it, and I'm thankful she didn't, because I would definitely send hate mail to this individual, that there was a gay person who said, straight men and all heterosexuals need to die. They have no purpose in life. Why do they keep oppressing us? And it's individuals like that that are the reason why in Russia you can kill a gay person and get away with it. It's those individuals. Just like in this book, I feel that the women pressed too hard and too fast and did not make a yield when they should have, and they lost their rights. Just as we had Martin Luther King, we had Malcolm X. Now, women's rights had Susan B. Anthony, and they had someone else, and I can't remember who the someone else was, but I know they had someone else. And we'll eventually see the gays have somebody. And they don't have anyone right now, I don't think. I mean, they have A-list celebrities, but no one's listening to them. Politics is just doing it to appease them right now, just to get their votes. We all know that's true. Don't even try to deny it. What I'm saying is that what happens in this book is that they had a Malcolm X. They had the Malcolm X character. He went, or she in this case, I believe, went too far in what they wanted. If you don't know, Malcolm X was a black revolutionary leader who was for violent overthrowing of the white government and all that. And he needed Dr. King to suppress that. He needed the face white people could relate to is the best way to say it. I don't know what else to say. Like, if you look at black culture today, you either have the good, upstanding, moral black person, stereotypes, or you have the gangster. The gangster is Malcolm X. And in this case, the gangster was what caused this dystopian future. Now, sure, some of it was socioeconomics of Americas, which is what this Gilead is based in, but at the same time, You gotta realize for women to be set back about 1,000 years in rights, you have to fuck up somewhere. And I think that's what they did. Now, overall, you go through this book, it tells you how these women live their day-to-day lives, some of their memories, and in the ending, you sort of think she escapes, but it's like 1984. You don't know. You just don't. It leaves you questioning it, but at the same time, it doesn't. Overall, this book, I would say, read it only if you have to. It's a good book if you like dystopians. If not, don't buy it for anybody, please. I mean, even if you hate the person, this is just not something you give to somebody. This is a very political book, even if it's not meant for what the author, I believe, and other critics intend. You can always get different meanings out of it, like I just did. Now, I think Friday I'm going to be doing Wreck-It Ralph, so you heard it here. Wreck-It Ralph will be the movie I'm reviewing. Um, Otherwise, tune in Friday. You'll see the review. Thank you for watching. You can always ask me to review something. Check out my Tumblr. What the deal? What is the deal, people? Go to my Facebook. You can contact me and I will review whatever you want. And I'm thinking I may start doing dramatic readings. I'm not sure, but I thought I'd let y'all know. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.